Hey guys, welcome to week 4 of the November challenge. And this week is it's a lot of different things. It's my first week in maintenance. It's Thanksgiving week, so it's going to be like crazier. I just went to Pilates. I haven't been to Pilates in a while. Probably like before the wreck happened, I think. Yeah, it probably was before the wreck happened. Or the accident happened back in September. So I haven't been to Pilates in a while, but I just did it. Felt really good. Only thing is, it's so inconvenient because it's not that inconvenient, but it's not as convenient as strength training. Strength training, I'm only like 5 minutes away from the gym versus Pilates is like 15-20 minutes away. But my schedule is pretty light right now. So I'm probably going to be going back to Pilates more frequently. And this will be up like after the holiday is over and everything, but we still have Christmas. Like I told you guys, if you're new here, I say a lot of times people see the holiday season as being purely indulgent all the time, 24/7. But it doesn't have to be that way. If you have, weight loss goals, wellness goals, you don't have to throw them away just because it's Thanksgiving and Christmas and other holidays and stuff like that. Think about the days where there's nothing going on and throw a fast in. It doesn't have to be 36. It can be shorter ones, because this past weekend, I think I did like 18s and 16s. Just don't throw your goals away just because it's the holidays. I definitely say indulge with your family and have fun, but you're not going to be with your family all the time, every single day during the holiday season. So just, be mindful, but also enjoy yourself. I'm not one of those people that would say like, oh, you should fast on Christmas or Thanksgiving. I think that's absolutely insane. Don't do that. I would not recommend doing that. You don't want to miss out on memories and stuff like that. Now that I have reached my maintenance, I have to get new bras, because my bras that I probably got earlier this year, or I think it was earlier this year, they're too loose. They're too big in the cup area. So I have to get new bras. I'm going to have to get my wedding ring resized, because it's very loose on my fingers. So like when I have to wash my hands and stuff, I have to make sure it doesn't slip off and go down the sink and stuff like that. I had to get new underwear. Like, it's all these other things that you have to consider. Some of my shoes I got last year and years prior, I can't wear them anymore because they're too big. Last year for our anniversary, I wore some over-the-knee boots that I had previously gotten like a few years before that, and they were falling down my legs, so I had to replace those. It's like a lot of stuff you do have to replace. So I would say, if you're on a wellness journey and you're somebody like me, you had to lose quite a bit of weight, like 50 plus pounds, you're gonna have to replace a lot of clothing. So I would recommend putting some money aside because you're gonna have to replace your clothes, some along the way, but then certainly once you reach maintenance and everything. So shop at places, like if you're replacing your clothes as you go along, shop at places that are affordable, like Walmart and Old Navy, especially because they have a lot of good variety of different clothes and lengths for different heights and stuff like that. So that's where I am. And I'm going into Marshall's right now because I want to look for like some nice flat shoes, kitten heels and stuff like that, because I don't live in heels. Like, I've been wearing heels more, like block heels, but I want like everyday fall shoes, because during the summertime I just wear sandals all the time. So I need the equivalent of sandals but for fall. So that's what I'm pretty much looking for. Yesterday I placed an order for some outerwear from Loft. I've never shopped with Loft, but they have tall sizes and I didn't know that. And I'm open to shopping anywhere if they have tall lengths, because a lot of companies do not cater to tall women when it comes to outerwear. So they'll just have regular length coats, and then our wrists are exposed when we're wearing a coat in the winter, and I don't think that's right. So I picked up some stuff from them and I'm excited about it, trying some different stuff. I ordered a lot of jeans recently, some from Old Navy Abercrombie, and I got one pair from Good American, but they were on final sale, so I can't return them. So I'm hoping I got the right size. But that's where I am today, and I might show you guys like the stuff I get from Marshall's. Here is dinner. I have one of my meal preps. I added some ranch and Parmesan cheese to it. Here is some cheesecake dip. I did like an individual one. It has cheesecake filling, caramel, toffee bits, and chocolate chips. Then I have a two Biscoff cookies and some apples and a Diet Coke. And then I'm gonna start my fast again. Hello, so today is Tuesday and it is November 25th. And I just did a 20-hour fast. I'm up like a pound or so, but listen, I've just learned that's just what it is. That's why I'm saying it's a goal weight range instead of like a goal weight. So I'm not worried about that. So I'm eating at Bojangles. I have Bo Bites, fries, a biscuit, dipping sauces. I have an individual dirty rice, and I have a cheesecake bowl that with some apples as well. So, and I'll probably eat one more time, but my meal prep will probably be here in a couple hours, but we'll decide if I do a second meal or just this, but I think I'm going to eat again. Okay, so I have my Bojangles, my Bo Bites fries. Here's the sauce. I have some ranch, some creamy buffalo, dirty rice. This is the cheesecake dip that I put my apples in, and some honey mustard. And I have a 0 sugar Pepsi. Hey, it's Brittany from the future. Before we get into this vlog, a reason why I be late on putting up these vlogs and not putting them up like a week after they happen is because I was starting to put my calories for the day in the video and all that, and that's a lot. So I'm probably not doing that in this video. I'm just going to show you guys what I'm eating, and that's about all. And I'll probably put like the hours I fasted, but putting all my MyFitnessPal stuff in it sometimes is a lot. So I probably won't do that in every video. Certainly not this one. Maybe the next one. Not this one. So let's get into the vlog. Hello guys, it's definitely not Friday, it's Tuesday. It's later on in the day, it's 6:45 at night, and I am vlogging. I'm editing the week 1 through 3 vlog for the November challenge, and I'm just seeing like how my mentality has changed throughout the month. It's just interesting, and how getting into maintenance was a lot of, or it is like a lot of mental, I don't know, it's like a mental strain, because it's like I wanted to get to 80 pounds, but then I realized it wasn't. I was so focused on the 80 pounds, I didn't even realize I was a size 8, because I wasn't even trying to be a size 8 at all. That wasn't like a goal. But then I was like, I haven't been a size 8 in like I don't know, probably 15 years or something like that. So I was like, I don't need the 80 pounds. I'm cool here. So I'm glad I decided to do that. But at the same time, Thanksgiving is here, and I'm going to be eating Thanksgiving Day, probably the day after, because, you know, leftovers, the day after. Very good. And then I'm eating Saturday. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a 36 starting on Sunday. And I might just do a 36 on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday to kind of get back into everything, because, you know, I don't have to do ADF the entire month of December, but to get back on track after a Thanksgiving week, I think it's good to do like 2 or 3 days of 36-hour fast. So I'm just kind of like thinking about that right now, and I think that's a good plan. Just get back on it after the Thanksgiving holiday, enjoy myself, but then tighten up a little bit. But I wanted to show you guys the meal prep that I got this week. I didn't get that much because I have a lot of breakfast in the freezer, but I needed some just like lunch, dinner meals to keep me on track. And I'm gonna eat the salmon one tonight because I just enjoyed it last time. I'll show you guys. So this is where I get my meal prep from in Greenville, South Carolina. This is HM Meal Prep here. I've been getting their meal prep for the last few months and I've been really enjoying it. Only thing is they deliver on like Tuesday night and I be wanting my meals on Monday, but that depends on where you're located, but mine get delivered on Tuesday. All right, here's the meal prep. So this time I got a citrus burst chicken salad. That looks really good. It has like a honey mustard vinaigrette, 261 calories, but I'll probably add my own dressing, so it'll be more than that. But and this is what I'm gonna eat tonight. I got teriyaki salmon. I have a regular version, which is 446 calories, and then I have a large version, which is 630 calories. I'm gonna eat this one tonight. Then I have teriyaki chicken. That looks like it doesn't have sauce on it, but I'll probably add my own sauce, I guess. And then I have a chicken Cobb salad. I get one of these every week, but I try not to get like too many salads because if I don't get around to eating it, you can't freeze a salad. So yeah, this is meal prep for the week. Meal prep for the week. Hey y'all, so today is the day before Thanksgiving. It's a Wednesday. I was intending to just do a 36 just because I know Thanksgiving's coming up, but then I was like, I don't want to. I went to the gym this morning. I did 45 minutes instead of an hour, and then I had to run some errands. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it easy this week, and then Sunday is when I'm gonna try my best to do a 36 Sunday to get back in the swing of things. Because I'll be going to the gym on Monday, more than likely. And so I need to eat before the gym. So I'll probably do a 36. Start a fast early Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and then fast all Sunday, and then break it Monday morning. So that's the plan, but we'll see. I am a rigid person, but also I'm trying to be better at being flexible in general. That's hard for me to do. It's hard for me to do, but this week has been like in my head, I've been like, oh yeah, I'm still doing 36 hours. But then I'm like, you said you were doing maintenance. Why are you doing 36? So all the fasts I've done in the last like 4 days have been intermittent fasting instead of 36s. And I'm pretty much maintaining. So I'm about to break my fast at like 17 hours today. I think that's what I'm doing. And I think I might track because I do have meal prep, and I want that cheesecake dip. So I think I might track that because that cheesecake filling is very high in calories. I need to make a lower calorie one because I enjoy eating it, but I don't want to like go crazy. So yeah, and my skin looks good. Skin is looking good. Now, my skin you guys have watched my channel for years, and a lot of you guys have, seen the transformation, not only with my body, but my skin. And I do attribute that to fasting. I think that's what's done the heavy lifting. Now, I do have a skincare routine and products that I use, but I really do think for me, it's been fasting that's changed my skin. It just looks more even and healthy overall. So, fasting has a detox component to it. So I feel like my skin's been detoxed. It just looks so healthy. It really does. So I'll show you guys what I decide to eat.
Tuesday or something like that? Tuesday to Tuesday?
But I just weighed out my apples. Apples are low in calorie. Love that. So I didn't eat the whole apple, but pretty much the whole apple. And that's only like 79 calories. I'm going to be eating this large teriyaki salmon, and that's 630 calories. This cheesecake dessert, this dip is actually pretty high in calories. That's like 500. Like, look what you get this for $6 and you get this for $5, and it's not that much in there. But I have room in my daily calories, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Here is lunch. I have my salmon, broccoli, rice, cheesecake dip with some apples. I'm probably going to eat one of these ginger molasses cookies that Adrian got from Fresh Market. So good. I think it's by the brand Be So Sweet. Very good. I think that's how you pronounce it. Really, really good. Okay, here's dinner. I have a chicken Cobb salad, and I've added more cheese, some bacon bits, some pickles, and honey mustard dressing. I have this Olipop here, cherry cola. I use this Ken's honey mustard dressing here. I got the light one. And then I have one chicken strip, and this is the dressing that came with the salad, but I'm just gonna use it on my chicken strip here. So this was feast day, another feast day, another look at Coda. Hey, buddy. And I'm also watching Finally Fasting. This is one of his old lives. I think this is like, it's from 3 weeks ago. So I probably should watch a more recent one, but yeah. Okay, it's Thanksgiving morning. I have a croissant sandwich from Starbucks, a hash brown from McDonald's, and this matcha frap. And I've eaten some eggs as I was making deviled eggs too, so I only did like 12 hours.
You got a small one for that. Which I'm gonna make some more.
I gotta place them like that.
Okay, yeah.
There we go. Good morning. It is the day after Thanksgiving, and I don't have my decorations up still. I'm not sad like I was last year after the election, because you know, we've gotten used to the administration and stuff like that. It's crazy. I know what it is. But I still don't feel like super hyped to decorate. And that's crazy, because y'all know how I get down. I love decorating for the holidays, but I'm like tired. I don't even feel like doing it. I usually have my stuff up like mid-November, but not this year. And I don't think we're doing it today either. It might be on Sunday, so probably November 30th. But anyway, Thanksgiving, I really enjoyed myself. So I had, actually, but when I think about it, I only had 2 plates though. Like, we ate at my parents' house, and y'all saw my plate. I was so sleepy after that, I could barely keep my eyes open. And then hours later, I ate at my mother-in-law's house. So I only ate 2 plates, but I'm sure I wasn't worried about no calories yesterday, child. That's the food Super Bowl. The food Olympics is Thanksgiving. So, and it's like 7:30 in the morning. I'm gonna eat my plate. I'm gonna eat my plate now. And then tomorrow we're having breakfast with a friend, and I think the first time I'll fast again is on Sunday. And I think it's gonna be hard, because I've gone, several days eating what I want, and it's always hard getting back into it. But I'm grateful to have ADF, because I'm gonna need it for a couple of days just to get back in the routine. I love a routine, so. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever fast on the holiday. I think that's insane. Yeah, it is. But I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving and you enjoyed yourself, and that you get back into it with your routine after the holiday is over, after you've enjoyed yourself. So. Hey guys, so today is Sunday, November 30th, And I was gonna start my 36s again today, but I changed my mind. So I'm doing an 18, and I don't think I'm gonna do a 36 until maybe Tuesday, because I'm going to the gym in the morning and I don't want to feel weak at all. So I'll show you guys what I'm eating. Have Parmesan crusted chicken, steakhouse mac and cheese, and a salad, and some stuffed mushrooms as well. And I do have leftover banana pudding as well. So this is my feast day. Seven, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really? Hey guys, I'm checking in. It is Monday, December 1st. And I'm gonna close out week 4 vlog, which was Thanksgiving week. And I did gain weight, but it wasn't like a lot. It was just a couple pounds, which is saying a lot because I haven't done a 36-hour fast in probably a week and a half. So a couple pounds up, but nothing drastic. I enjoyed myself. My stomach did get messed up over the Thanksgiving break. But I've had issues with constipation and stuff for years. But fasting can make it worse if you don't know that. So fasting doesn't help with constipation, actually. So it doesn't heal everything, but I've had issues since I was a baby, though. But yeah, Thanksgiving week was good. I am glad to have ADF to pick up after vacation, so I can get back on track and everything. But I probably won't have to do ADF but for like a week just to get on track again, a couple days, and then go back to maintenance fasting. And we decided to do the November challenge, just roll it into a December challenge, because, you know, the last week of November was vacation, and so, you know, it'd be nice to have some accountability with other people to get back on track. You don't have to do anything, but if you want to, it's there for you. Got my nails done today. I just got these short red nails. I don't know how I feel about them, but I wanted some short nails because I worked out this morning and I did really good. The Monday after Thanksgiving break, which is December 1st, and it's a Monday, so it's a clean start. It's on a Monday. December 1st is on a Monday. And this is my first 36 in probably a week and a half. I think the last time I did a 36 was like November 18th, I think. I don't even remember. It's been a while. It's been almost 2 weeks. But after a week-long Thanksgiving vacation, I think it's good to pick up ADF for a couple days to get back on track. I was up about 4 pounds over the Thanksgiving break. But I'm not worried about it, especially because I just have a better view, a sober-minded view of my journey, and having a weight, like I told you guys, focusing on a weight range instead of a weight loss goal. I worked out this morning, did a good workout. I wasn't feeling weak. I've been eating every day, so I felt great. We had a good workout. I ran a lot of errands. Still haven't decorated for Christmas, which is unlike me because I usually decorate early in November, but haven't been feeling it too much this year. But eventually I'll get around to it. And the first 36-hour fast back is pretty hard. Like, I'm really hungry, but I'm in good spirits overall. I did get irritable a couple of hours ago around 5 p.m., which is the 20-hour mark for the most part. yeah, I was getting irritable because I was hungry. And maintenance has been nice. Like, maintenance was nice, but Thanksgiving week was high calorie because it was, Thanksgiving food at 2 different houses, and then leftovers, and then we had lunch with one of our friends. It's been a very indulgent week, so 4 pounds is not bad. It's not bad. So I'm getting back on ADF for about a week, maybe a week and a half, and then going back to maintenance. Excited about waking up in the morning and eating. I have my meal prep in the refrigerator ready for me. Yeah. Day 1 back was hard, but I'm in good spirits. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. So it is the Tuesday after my first 36 after Thanksgiving break. And I was up 4 pounds because of Thanksgiving. And I've been in maintenance since like November 18th. So I was up 4 pounds, which isn't a lot, but it's not a lot. But I just did that 36 and I was 190.3 and now I'm 185.5. So that's almost 5 pounds, but I'm sure that's water weight. Like I say over here, I don't care if it's water weight. I don't care what kind of weight it is. If it's not on the scale, it's gone. Okay. So that 136. Now that doesn't happen all the time because I've done 36s consistently before and it doesn't go down that fast, but it's because my body was getting used to the shorter fast, and so I threw something longer in there, and so it, got the Thanksgiving weight off just with 1 cycle of ADF. But I'm sure it's water weight, but that's good that it only took 136 to get me back where I was before Thanksgiving. So I could go back into maintenance, but I think I might do a fast tomorrow as well, just to get it, solidify it and everything. Even though it's going to fluctuate, but, I'm about to eat breakfast and I'm excited about it. So excited. This will be breakfast. I have a cheesy breakfast bowl that I just, thawed out overnight. 387 calories, and here's the other breakdown. And then I have this protein pancakes with turkey bacon, and that's 225. And I'll log this in my MyFitnessPal. All right, here is breakfast. So I have my protein pancakes, the turkey bacon, the eggs, the potatoes, and I'm going to eat a banana because I have some that will probably expire they'll probably go bad in the next few days. So I'm going to eat this banana. And I have a Coke Zero. I think all of this is about 700 calories. So happy feast day. Okay, so I just picked up some alterations. I talked about alterations in another vlog. I had to get a lot of skirts altered because I got a large from last year and I had like 5 or 6 skirts and all of them are too loose. So I went and got them altered. It was cheaper to just buy new ones because they were from Amazon, and Amazon's pretty affordable depending on what you get. So it was easier for me to just buy new ones, but I had already did it. So I kept the ones that I had from last year and now they fit amazing. And I had this faux leather skirt from Old Navy and it was too loose, and she got that together. It looks great. And then all of my dress pants that I recently got from Abercrombie and Gap, and I got some corduroy pants that I got from JCPenney literally like 2 months ago, end of September, beginning of October, and those were in the size 12 and they're too big. So I got all of that stuff altered. It was expensive, but I see it as an investment because a lot of my clothes I have already are super nice, and some of them I can't find anymore. Like those JCPenney corduroy pants that I got, they are out of stock, and I got them for a great price. I think they were under $20, and so I got all of them altered, and I'll pick them up next Friday. And I just see them as investment pieces. So, and I've been donating a lot of clothes and shoes to my family and friends just because it's easier to just donate it instead of like putting it on Poshmark. It's easier for me. And that's really nice to get rid of stuff and then get some things altered and stuff like that. So I have had to buy some new stuff, especially like coats, because a lot of my coats, I keep my coats for a long time. So I've had some of my coats that I currently have for like 4 or 5 years, like maybe 4 years. And so they're too big. I'm swimming in them. So I had to replace those. And I invested in some nice coats. I got some coats from Loft. I've never shopped at Loft, but they have a tall department, like a tall section. So I had to get some stuff from them. I got some coats. I got some blazers from J. Crew. I've never shopped with J. Crew before, but I saw that they had some tall lengths online. So I just got those in the mail and hopefully they fit. And I think that's all the coats I got. I just got mine from Loft. No, I got some from Loft, like dressier coats from Loft. And then I got some like casual everyday coats from Columbia. Because I think, as far as wardrobe goes, I think you need dressier stuff so you can wear it with, you know, fancier dressed up clothes. But you also don't want to be wearing a pea coat with well, actually you can wear a pea coat with sweatpants. That's a vibe actually. But if you're wearing a casual outfit, just running errands, you probably just want a casual coat. So I got some on sale from Columbia, just some fleece jackets and stuff like that. And the Aritzia coat that I got last year, the Super Puff, it is a little bit big, but it's a puffer, so it's supposed to be big. So I'm not replacing that because I got it for free when I went to LTK Con, and that coat is expensive. I think it's like $200. So I was like, I'm just gonna stick with the puffer that I have. But that is something to keep in mind. Again, I'm gonna reiterate that. You probably want to put some money aside if you have a lot of weight to lose, especially, but I will say, not only if you have weight to lose, a lot of weight to lose, but even if you lose 10 to 15 pounds, I'm 10 to 15 pounds lighter than I was like 2 months ago, and I can see a drastic change in my clothes. So whether you're losing 10 pounds or 100 pounds or 50 pounds, whatever it is, I would say put some money aside for alterations and brand new clothes, because it's so much stuff I've had to replace, like sneakers. My shoe size has gone down probably a whole size, and that's crazy because now they're just like flopping on my feet. So I've had to, you know, donate some of those to friends and family. And then I still haven't got my ring resized, but I need to do that. It's just everything. You have to pretty much replace or get something altered for everything you can think about with clothes. So it's pretty crazy. But I'm almost done with doing all that. And that's good. And then I'll go through my closet once again, see everything that I want to keep and things I want to donate. And again, I'm not putting my stuff on Poshmark just because it's such a headache. So I'm just giving it to my friends and family, and that's been working out for me. Yeah. Now, as far as I have had some people ask me about wig sales. I think I'm gonna probably have one before Christmas, but we'll see. We'll see. But I just wanted to update you guys on clothing and alterations, because with this weight loss journey of the last almost 2 years, it's been pretty crazy with figuring out my size. So I'm so excited to be in maintenance, because now I know my size for sure. And that's just really nice. All right, guys, so I'm back home and I'm about to start decorating the Christmas tree. It is December 2nd right now, which is later than I usually decorate, but it's okay. I just kind of feel like I'm not in a rush this year, so I'm just gonna take my time. Coda's over here chilling. Hey, buddy. What's up? Oh, okay. So I want to take you guys along the way of me decorating. So I'm in the garage right now. I'll flip it around and show you guys what I'm working with. I have all of our stuff because all the stuff that I have couldn't fit in the truck in my car. So I'll show you guys what I have so far. Okay, so this is what we keep the Christmas tree in. And I have so much Christmas stuff because one Christmas I decorated 4 rooms and not just like the living room. But I did not do that last year and I'm not doing that this year. So I might not need all of my totes and everything. So I'm just going to set up the Christmas tree first because that's the first thing to do. And then I'll probably start decorating the tree. I feel like I'm going to incorporate pink on the tree this year, which is different because I have some left over from the Christmas tree that I did in my office. So I think I might do some pink and red on the Christmas tree. I think that will be very cute. Okay, we're doing some multicolored lights this year. Got these from Walmart. This is a 200 set. If I need more, I'll go back and get them, but I don't think I'll need more because this is a 41 feet. All right, so this is lunch. I have a burger bowl. I added some bacon bits and Thousand Island dressing and some seasoning. And I also had some cheddar crisps. They're a great alternative to chips because you can eat a lot of them for about the same calories. And then I have some Coke Zero, caffeine free, with some Miralax in there. Okay, I forgot to order meal prep, even though I have like quite a bit that I can eat from, so it's fine. But I really wanted salmon specifically, so I forgot to order that. I thought I did. I swear I did. But I think what happened was it was Thanksgiving break, so I guess I just forgot about it. But that's okay. I'll just eat what I have, even though the salmon is so good. All right, here is dinner. Let's call this treats. I have this shepherdess pie. It has sweet potatoes instead of just like regular potatoes. And I'm also eating this meal prep, which is teriyaki chicken. This is like 342 calories and this is 534. So this together is like 9. I had some fruit, a little bit of fruit, but I didn't track that because it was like so small. And I had some juice as well. So this is feast day and I did good. I did really good. What's up, buddy? Adrian just gave me a cookie and I'm gonna eat it. So that means this is 2,800 calories today, which is over my maintenance by 400, but it's not a big deal. It's really not, but overall still had a good day. All right, so today we are running errands. I feel like I look so pretty. I look so pretty today. I have my icy hair half wig, which is my favorite wig probably of 2025. And just like a neutral makeup look. Now, I used to be like somebody who loved eyeliner and I had to wear lashes, but I just feel like I can let my face speak a little bit more sometimes, just on an everyday basis, just with mascara. Love it. So running errands today because my trainer, she was sick, so we didn't have our session today. So I figured I'd run all my errands. So I have to get some more silver tinsel for my tree. I have to go to get my ring resized finally. New bras. And I think that's it. I might go to Old Navy and look at some pajamas for Adrian, but I think that's it. I'm checking in later with you guys. So I started decorating the tree more and it's looking really good. I don't know what this feeling is, but I feel kind of like I'm good. I am good, but I just don't feel like going all out for Christmas as far as decorating this year. And I'm fine with that. I just don't feel it. But the tree is looking really good. I just have to I didn't even know they had tree topper stabilizers. I did not know they existed until yesterday. So I ordered one from Amazon because I'm going to do a star this year. And I avoid stars because I got a star a couple years ago and it just wasn't stable. I was like, how the heck do I keep it up there? But they make star stabilizers, and I ordered one from Amazon. I'll flip around and show you what I have so far, but this might be like pretty much it, and I'll probably put some pillows out, and that's it. So this is what we have. I did colorful lights and warm white lights, because the warm white lights already come with our tree, but I wanted colorful lights as well. And it has reds, pinks, greens for the most part. And I did colored lights over here. The Be Merry sign that you see here is from Target way before the boycott. So that's like from like 2021. And I just thought that was just so cute. I usually do it in my office. So that's why I have so much pink, because this is a mix of pink mist that I had in my office. And I just thought red and pink, it just looks good together, plus the colored lights. And I think it looks really good. I'm just going to put a tree topper and some pillows and just finish it off a little bit and just be done with it. Because I want to get into the enjoying the holidays and not like spending my time obsessing about decorating. I want to do the things. I want to have the fun, see the lights, do activities. So I'm just going to wrap it up and not be obsessed with that kind of stuff like I usually am. But if I do decide to do more like next year, I'll probably start earlier. I just have to like pace myself with everything. Yeah, but that's what I have right now. Yeah, as far as, oh, I told you guys, I thought I ordered meal prep this week, but I did not. And I just got finished meal prepping myself. I haven't done that in a very long time. So what I did was I want some chicken corn dip at some point. So I separated all the ingredients out. I chopped all the ingredients, put them in different containers. Instead of mixing it all together, I wanted to do it separately so I can pull from it, and it's easier for me to track what's in the individual dips that I make for myself instead of one big batch. That's easier for me to track. And then I made some salmon. I tasted the sauce I put on top, but sometimes I would like taste certain sauces if I'm making something while I'm fasting, and I don't even care. Like, technically that would break a fast, but for me, I dirty fast, so big whoop. It's not gonna, mess up anything seriously. So I hope my salmon tastes good though. But I'm probably going back to meal prep probably next week because it's just more convenient. And I just, prefer to do that, especially with breakfast, because as soon as I wake up, I really do like to have my breakfast already made and everything like that. And I could meal prep it, but I just like the convenience of it. But I hope all my food is good tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. Right now it's 8:47. And I got 9,000 steps today. I was so busy. Like, the cheat code on fasting days is to stay busy the whole time. So do things that you've been putting off. Fold clothes, clean your house, prep your food for the next day. Just do all the things. I did so much that I've been waiting to get my wedding ring resized. And, I'm finally, in the healthy weight range that I want to be in. And so I went ahead and did that. And I'm excited about that. And in case, in the future when we have children or I gain weight for whatever reason, I can always get my ring resized again. Because I had to do it like 6 years ago when I gained weight. So, yeah, it's free to do that. At K Jewelers. So I'm so glad Adrian got all that handled years ago because it's really helpful. And that's so thoughtful, like, duh. A lot of times the weight you are when you first get married is probably not the weight you're going to stay throughout life for whatever reason, with motherhood or
You know, in my case, it wasn't motherhood. It was just lifing, and that's just what it was. I'm just going to wipe my makeup off and watch some TV. I don't know if did I talk to you guys about the bra situation? So I went to Victoria's Secret and looked at bras. No, I bought 4 of them, which buying 4 bras at one time is expensive. So that's why I only replace my bras like once or twice a year. With the weight loss journey, if I was at a stable weight the whole time, I would have probably wore those bras for years, but my boobs changed a lot over the years. So I think at my heaviest, my bra size was like a G or something. It was like a G or a triple D or something like that. But this time I got a 38D. So my boobs are still pretty big. I think that's just genetics. I was just thinking about that. Some things you think will change with, you know, a lot of weight loss, which they will, but like things that are genetic will stay the same. Like somebody who has a big butt naturally, it's going to still be big. It's just going to be in a smaller package. So if that makes sense, like my boobs are still big, but they're not as big as they were. I don't have a naturally big butt, so I knew that wasn't going to happen with me, but my boobs did change a lot. So it was important for me to get new bras because the girls got to be lifted up, okay? And I want having a good foundation with your undergarments, like shapewear, and your bras is really important in making your look like more like put together, you know? So that was a big priority for me to get my clothes tailored, my jeans, especially jeans and pants, because I hate when my stuff is loose. I don't want it to be tight either, but I want it to fit like it's supposed to fit and lay on the body right. And then having the right bras and everything was important too. So I think I'm pretty much done with alterations, and I can start to enjoy my clothes because they're the right size. So that's exciting. That's really exciting. But I definitely wanted to make a vlog, you know, telling you guys about getting alterations and having to change a ring size and shoes and everything. Like I don't think I've brought this up, but you guys, of course, if you watch my channel, you know I do wig reviews. I do feel like my head size has changed as well. I don't think that's an exaggeration or it's in my head. My head is smaller in general. I feel like it is. I don't think it's an exaggeration. Like I feel like my head size is different. I could be wrong, but I just feel like some wigs just feel bigger on me. I don't know. I still don't have like a small head, but I do feel like my wigs do fit a little bit differently. I do have to adjust them a bit more than I used to. So it's definitely a lot of changes outside of just like on the scale. It's like everything changes when you lose, you know, a lot of weight. So, but after this, I'm probably going to bed. I cannot wait to wake up in the morning and eat. I low-key want to skip breakfast and just go right into lunch, like non-breakfast foods, because I'm so like hungry, and that's what I've been craving because I wanted that salmon so bad. But yeah, that's all.
Good morning, guys. It is a feast day, and yeah, so I didn't get my meal prep this week, so I meal prepped last night as I told you guys, and I'll show you guys how I did it. Okay, here is my meal prep. So I have some salmon fillets that I already have like seasoned up and cooked already. I have some broccoli florets, which I could just heat these up as I go, but I wanted to just go ahead and do that. I have some rice, so I would do all 3 of these together. And then I have ingredients for chicken corn dip. And I did this because this is so many ingredients to like prepare. So I went ahead and did that ahead of time. And I did them, you know, by ingredients instead of mixing it together because it's easier to track that way. Yeah. I don't know if I want to eat breakfast now. I'm going to see. I'm probably going to taste my salmon just to see what it tastes like. Because I didn't taste it yesterday. I just tasted the sauce that I put on it because I wanted to make sure it was, you know, right. But let's see what the salmon tastes like, and then I'll show you guys what I eat. Okay, the salmon tastes pretty good, so I'm just going to save that for later for lunch or dinner. I'm going to eat breakfast, but I do want a little bit of this chicken corn dip. So I have my food scale out, and I'm just going to weigh everything individually, scan the barcodes on my FitnessPal. I'm not going to weigh anything like cilantro because it's so low in calories. And then I'll have like an individual one. All right, here's breakfast. It's random because I have chicken corn dip and like corn dippers from Aldi. And then I have protein pancakes. So all of this is like 560 calories, something like that. And I think that's good. I'm out of Coke, so I have to drink this Waterloo here. And happy feast day. Okay, here's lunch, my meal prep. So I have my salmon fillets, my steamed broccoli, some rice. I have more chicken corn dip. My first batch I made this morning for breakfast was too salty. I added too much taco seasoning, so I kind of scaled back on that. And then I have some corn dippers, but these are the Mexican corn dippers from Aldi, and they are a little bit higher in calories. So this whole meal is like 900 calories, and I have about 1,000 left, which is good. And I added like a random 100 calories because like the sauce that I put on top of my salmon last night was like honey and this chili sauce. So it was, I just randomly estimated 100 calories more. So, and I'm also drinking some lemonade here, some Crystal Light. So here is lunch. Okay, here's an early dinner. Some salmon, broccoli with queso, and some cookies. And I have some lemonade. I still have about 200 calories left. And I might have a snack, but I'll think about it. I believe I'm going to close out feast day with a serving of these, which is 130 calories. So it might be slightly, I'm saying maybe because sometimes I'll get like hungrier around 8 o'clock. But I think I'm going to start my fast now. Even if it's a shorter fast. So I'm going to be a little bit under my maintenance calories by maybe 100 calories or so. All right, guys. It's like 8 o'clock at night. I started my fast, I think, at 4 o'clock. I am hungry. I'm going to assume it's because I'm in the tail end of my luteal phase. I'm really hungry today. And I'm considering making nachos because I already have some chicken. Adrian, stop. I have some chicken prepped. And we probably have barbecue sauce. We have queso. And I think we have some tortilla chips. So that's probably what Adrian judging me because we were supposed to eat wings. But I thought he forgot. So I just did my own thing. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Which means I'll probably have to fast tomorrow just to kind of balance everything out. But I am hungry. So. All right, here are my little homemade barbecue chicken nachos here. I think this is like I don't know. I think this is like 600 calories. I'm like 500 or 600 over on my maintenance calories, but I'm really hungry. So even though like I wanted to go back to eating every day, I'm just really hungry this week. So I know to maintain, I just have to do ADF right now for the rest of this week in order to maintain. So this was feast day. Okay, so I went and got meal prep from Publix for next week. Meal prep wasn't that bad, so I just got things that I knew I already eat for meal prep, so I wanted to just get it myself. So I have these protein pancakes because I like eating that. I got these chicken and maple sausage patties. I don't usually eat that, but I think that would be good. And I have bacon, strawberries, goat cheese to go on my carrots, because roasted carrots is really good. Balsamic glaze, because after you roast your carrots, a lot of people put the balsamic glaze and the goat cheese on top. I have some potatoes, so I can put them in a breakfast bowl with eggs. I have some salmon, more salmon, and then grapes. And then I have some more meal prep containers. Now, I prefer glass, but these were cheaper, so that's what I went with. Then I got some Coke back here. So this should be what I start to eat on, I think, Monday. All right, guys, I finished the tree. I was gonna do a star, but the star, just even with the stabilizer I bought from Amazon, it wasn't working. But I think this looks good. I think it looks very pretty. And then I have that over there. I think this turned out really pretty. But I wanted to show you guys, like, I've been, I don't know, I was just frustrated today, and I did feel myself stress eating. I think I was supposed to fast. I was supposed to fast today, but I fasted till, I think, 17 hours. And I was like, it is what it is. So it was the tail end of my luteal phase, and then my cycle came on today. So I'll probably get back into fasting on Sunday, but I feel like I did what was best for me and how I felt. So I ate wings today. I don't even know how many I had. I know it was probably like 12, and some fries. And I had a donut sundae, some fruit. This is my second bowl of fruit. I just made some chicken corn dip and eating some corn dippers. So I've just been really hungry, so I'm not holding myself back too much. And I worked out this morning. Anyway, I had a cookie decorating class this morning, and I broke my fast with cookies. Actually, I ate 2 of my cookies during my class. But I was gonna pick up food along the way, because I like that feeling of like I'm out on the weekends running errands and then picking up food. But I was like, I'm gonna just eat at home, because everything I thought of I didn't want. Like every restaurant I was thinking of, because we just had chicken yesterday, like we had wings yesterday, and I was like, I just don't want anything along the way. So I made some homemade barbecue nachos, just quick and easy. And then I'm eating some strawberries and grapes, and I have some Coke Zero with Miralax in it, and I'll show you guys. And I have not been calorie counting, and I definitely won't until I start eating again next week. So I think I might be doing an extended fast starting tomorrow. Yeah, but here's my nachos, and here's my fruit and my Coke Zero. Yesterday, I went to a Christmas cookie decorating class with a friend in the morning. And then later that night, we went to a Christmas party and ate good and had a good time. So I didn't record what I ate at the Christmas party, which is living in the moment. And I ended my fast very early in the morning, as far as well, to me, late. I don't usually do that on the next day. So 1:45 in the morning. Never have done that, but just, enjoying the holidays. So I did, in the last few days, I haven't tracked, because it was just higher calorie, and I'm on my cycle. So I was just like, I don't care. And yeah, I'll be fasting today. Feel pretty good, but I had some high calorie, days, but fasting today, navigating holidays and everything. I enjoyed myself. Like I told you guys, with navigating the holidays, I would choose to enjoy your family and friends because you don't know the last time you'll be able to, if this is the last time you'll be able to celebrate with them. But not every day in the holiday season is going to be a celebration. So on those down days, like Mondays, Tuesday, like Monday through Thursday, that's when I think you should fast. Or if you don't have anything going on a weekend or a Sunday, then I think that's a great time to fast. So, so you can maintain your results like I am, or reach goals, that you haven't, reached yet. So that is how I am maintaining throughout the holiday season. Like the weight will probably fluctuate like 5 pounds, but 5 pounds can come and go. It's not a big deal. And I do think it's a better way of thinking to think about your weight as being a goal range instead of a goal weight. Your goal weight number fluctuate. Mentally, you'll start to be like, oh, this is terrible. I'm going back to old ways. But if you give yourself grace with a goal weight range, it's kind of like, okay, I'm within this 10-pound range or this 5-pound range. I'm good. So think of it that way. And my thing is, lately, if I'm fitting into the jeans that I just bought, then it's fine too. So I'm not as obsessed with the scale because there's other ways to note if I'm doing, what I'm supposed to, or in the range that I'm supposed to be in, or I want to be in. I'm sure my videos will probably pick up more traction as we enter the new year because people will be starting new wellness journeys and stuff like that. And I know we started our fasting challenge like at the end of September, early October. And we wanted to be like ahead of that crowd just because I don't feel like you have to start on January 1st when you want to reach a goal. You can start any time of year. But I welcome those people as well. And it's great that you're, starting over. That you have a fresh start with your journey, because I started my wellness journey in January of 2024 and it worked out for me. It's just a mindset, because a lot of people do start in January and then they fall off by February or March, but that doesn't have to be you, because it wasn't for me. You just have to be like mentally ready for it. I feel like I was mentally ready for success with my wellness journey because of research. I didn't just jump into it blindly. I watched a lot of content and I read books about fasting, and that made all the difference for me. It just clicked in a way that nothing else clicked in the past. And so it might not be for whoever is watching this, but it's going to be for somebody, and it's life-changing. I've had people on my channel say they've lost 50 pounds after they got introduced to fasting. A lot of people has lost a lot of weight. This one lady said she did the October challenge with me and the November challenge. That's 2 months, and she lost 20 pounds. So shout out to her. So many, like, I've got my results. You guys have seen it and you've been inspired, but you guys are starting to get results too, and this is not like a coaching program. We're just fasting together, it's free. And I did the same thing. Like I told you guys last year, I did this challenge with my old personal trainer that I wanted to lose 20 pounds by summertime. So from April to June, I lost 20 pounds because I locked in with alternate day fasting. So it can happen very quickly. And I just so recently, like November was not like October for me. And it didn't have to be, because in October, I lost 16 pounds. I was so impressed. I was so locked in. But in November, I think I gained or I didn't lose anything in November. And so far it's the same in December. Haven't lost anything. But if anything, it'll fluctuate up instead of going down. So I think You know, I said I've been in maintenance since November 18th. That's another reason why I haven't lost, because I haven't been like fasting in the same way because I don't need to. So when I do fast now, it's just to kind of get back to 75 pounds down, because I gave up the 80 pounds, especially after I bought all these clothes. I'm not even trying to get to 80. I just want to stay in the clothes that I just bought. That's where I'm trying to be. It is Sunday. I was intending to do a 36 just to get back on it, but I did a 17-hour one. I started my fast at 1:45 a.m., which is insane. I don't like doing that, but we had a Christmas party last night and that was fun. So I'm eating that. We're eating at Longhorn. We do have quite a bit of food. So I might do a 36 tomorrow. But I'm enjoying myself. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm eating. Okay, this is Longhorn. I have Parmesan crusted chicken, some ribs, a salad, some mac and cheese, have some mushrooms, and then we have like some ice cream as well. Today is Monday, December 8th, and I was intending to fast today, but in the last hour, I just got over it. It did help me like prepare for my wig sale, and I was super focused and got that done. But I got really hungry in the last hour. And so I did use a crutch at first. I used some pickled asparagus because they're super low in calorie, but then I was like, I'm just gonna eat. So I ended it at 22 hours. And I'm gonna say I'll probably start at 36 after this, but I don't know. Sometimes I just be in my feelings sometimes and don't want to fast. It hasn't happened in a long time, but sometimes I get like that. And I'll be wanting to show you guys this too, because I had a record month in October. November, I just probably gained like 1 pound or something. But December has been harder with maintenance and everything. I'm eating my leftovers from Longhorn and some cookies from the decorating class that I took on Saturday. But I'm gonna still have patience with myself. I'm just not gonna let myself go crazy. So this is my leftovers, and here's like some of the cookie that I decorated. And I'll probably have some other stuff too, but it's basically my leftovers and this cookie. I might eat some of the bread from Longhorn as well. It is Tuesday, December 9th, and it's a fasting day. I'm intending to do an extended fast, and I'll probably, check in throughout today and then tomorrow. But first, the first stop is to get to a 36, because I haven't been able to do one in a couple days. I did one last week, and that got me like back to my maintenance weight, and I was, super excited. I will say, me not having meal prep in my refrigerator throws me off. I can meal prep on my own, but even when I meal prep on my own, I tend to like overdo it. So I do prefer to have meal prep done by somebody else versus me. But until next week, I'll have to, do my own meal prep. So, and that's fine. But just from observation, I do overdo it when I don't have meal prep. So, so with maintenance, that's a big thing that I've noticed. I have to have meal prep. It's good to have food freedom, and balance and everything, but I really do have to have some guardrails just so I don't go off the rails. Yeah, so I went to Pilates this morning, and that was cool. Pilates isn't my favorite. I feel like I don't know. I think I like strength training more than I like Pilates, but I went just to have, have something to do, because my trainer's she's on vacation this week. So at some point, I think I will still go to the gym by myself and do some working out this week. So I'm just, you know, doing some things around the house and journaling and stuff like that. And I planned out my wellness journey update video, because the last time I did like a sit down long form video was October of 2024, when I lost 50 pounds. And that video was a great introductory video to my wellness journey and fasting and everything. And then along the way, I've done fast and feast diaries for you guys to show you guys how it is for me, the ups and downs of it. So I think the 50 pounds video is more polished and everything, because I had it written out and everything like that. But the raw and super real videos in the moment are the fast and feast diaries. Those are the real and raw videos, and you get to see how it is on a daily basis. And if you're watching this video, you already know that, because you know you're watching it right now. But I planned that out because I'm going to post it like right before the new year, just so people are motivated in case they want to do fasting. And we will be doing a January challenge, because I think it's a great way to usher in the new year. And I'm planning to do a January fasting challenge of all different fasting lengths, because like you guys, if you don't know, I do recommend, I love ADF, and that is how I lost most of my weight. But I personally did not jump in and do 36-hour fast right away. I started off with shorter fasts, like 16-8, 18-6, 20 hours and stuff like that, because I did the 30-day reset with Fast Like a Girl from Dr. MINDY PELZ. That's how I started off, and I did that for like 3 months. 3 or 4 months. So the fasting challenge that we do will be an accountability community fasting challenge, because everybody is at different levels with their fasting journey. Like, I won't be doing 36-hour fast. I won't be doing true ADF in January, because I'm sure I probably won't need to do true ADF and do it for a whole month. I don't think I'll need to do that. So I'll probably do like a mix of ADF and intermittent fasting with like shorter fasts, because I've done it for 2 years and it's time for me to like graduate to maintenance. But I will pick up, like right now, like today, I'm picking up ADF. I'm actually doing an extended fast, because I did so many high calorie days in a row that I need to get back on track and get back to my maintenance weight. And it's a tool, like I said. So so in January everybody will be doing different fasting lengths to suit where they are, their level that they're on. So some people will be in maintenance like me, some people will be just starting fasting, some people will be doing true ADF, some people will be doing modified. And when I say modified, I mean you're fasting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on the weekends you're doing shorter fast, or you're just taking those 2 days off. And I think I'm also going to do the keep it moving challenge. So I haven't done a keep it moving challenge in a very long time. It's probably been like 5 or 6 months since I've done one. So what that is that you do daily physical activity for at least 30 minutes, which is not that hard. But if you are somebody who is sedentary, that can be hard, but that's a really good thing to have. And I haven't done that in a while. And I think that's great to pair with a fasting challenge, because in January and February, historically, I can get depressed and I need a reason to like get up and do something physical, because that doing a physical activity can make you feel better mentally. I've seen that with me being consistent with, the gym during my wellness journey. So that, I just did the outline for that video, and I'll probably record it in a couple of weeks and have that up before the new year. But you guys will know in advance, like we're doing a January challenge. All right, guys, so it is Wednesday at 6:30, almost 6:30, and I'm almost 48 hours into a extended fast, a 60-hour fast. I did that just because I had some high calorie days, probably like 4 of them, 4 or 5 days of like high calorie days. So I wanted a reset, so I did a 60-hour fast. I don't do them all the time, just when I need a reset or I'm in a plateau. But I did some meal prep this week because I forgot to order meal prep during Thanksgiving week. So I did some meal prep. So I have some salmon fillets. These over here look better than that. This one is like, I don't know. I don't even remember where this is from. Maybe Food Lion. But these other ones are from Publix, and they're from like the, I don't know, like the seafood place, so they look better. But I'm gonna eat all of them, even that one, because that's the same one I had the other day, and it was good. So, and then I made breakfast for myself, and this is basically what I get when I order meal prep. So these are just the Kodiak protein pancakes. They're 190 calories per serving, which is 3 of them. So I have 3 of them in there. Then I have chicken and maple breakfast sausage. These are 60 calories each. And then I have scrambled eggs in here with just some salt, a little bit of salt on there. And I'll probably add a little bit of cheese whenever I eat them. And I can pop these in the freezer if I want to, and, eat them, a couple weeks from now if I want to. And then I also did a batch of air fried potatoes, so I could eat it with my salmon, or I could eat it with my breakfast in the morning. So I'm going to pack these up, put them in the fridge, and finish my fast off. Y'all, I'm checking in on an extended fast. So this is the second day of this fast. And I just crossed 48 hours. And I think I'm going to do either 60 hours or 65 hours. So I feel good. Yesterday was hard, harder than today. That's just how it is. The first 24 hours in an extended fast is hard, and then it gets easier the second day. I want people to know, like, when I do these extended fasts, you don't have to do it, especially if you are somebody who is a beginner. 36 should be fine. I would only recommend doing like extended fast when you've hit like a plateau, or you're coming back from the holidays and you need like a reset, you're coming back from vacation or something like that. Because it's if you do extended fast back to back, you'll probably get burned out. But every once in a while, maybe like once a month or once every other month is cool. But the 36 is like the sweet spot. I always say that. It's not too long, it's not too short of a fast. It's good. You guys saw my meal prep. I'm excited about eating tomorrow. But yeah, I feel good. I've just done a clean fast. It hasn't been a dirty fast, even though that's what I like. I just did a clean fast so far. Good morning. I have made it through my 60-hour fast. And I feel good. So I am back down to where I wanted to be, which was 185. So it got me where I wanted to be. The other day it was granted I was on my cycle, but still it was 190 to 192, and so now it's 185. So that's where I am, and I think I'm fasting on Friday. We'll see, but that's the plan, just to kind of solidify where I want to stay. Like I told you guys, I'm staying within like a 5-pound weight range, which I could have just stayed where I was, but I'm good. I'm good with what I decided to do. So I'm gonna bake some cookies actually, and then eat breakfast. All right, we're ending our 60-hour fast with my meal prep: pancakes, protein pancakes, chicken, maple sausage, scrambled eggs, ketchup, sugar-free syrup, and I made this strawberry cheesecake cookie here. I have some other ones in the fridge, but I was just like, let's just eat one to start. And happy feast day. Okay, I'm eating another one of these. It's like, what time is it? It's almost 2 p.m. So I'm gonna eat one of these, and I'm gonna eat my salmon, my potatoes, and some roasted carrots as well for lunch. All right, so here is lunch. I have some salmon, and I made this like chili, I don't know, this chili sauce to go on top of it. And then I have roasted carrots with a hot honey glaze with goat cheese and some air fried potatoes. All right, guys, I just had my lunch. The salmon, the potatoes, and the roasted carrots. It was so good. I ordered meal prep for next week, but the week of Christmas, I probably won't. I'll probably meal prep again because that was so good. And salmon has been my hyperfixation food for the last like two or 3 weeks. I just probably need to add another protein to the rotation when I meal prep again, just for variety's sake. We have a lot of meat in the freezer, so I definitely don't need to get meal prep for the week after next, Christmas week. I'll probably do steak, chicken, and salmon for meal prep for Christmas week, because Christmas Eve and Christmas Day will be taken up with Christmas activities, because my parents always do Christmas Eve, and then we go to my sister-in-law's house on Adrian's side on Christmas Day. So I just have to worry. Is Christmas on a Thursday? I think it is, because it's 14 days away by the time this video is up. So it's 2 weeks away. So that is 2 Thursdays from now. I think that's right. It's on a Thursday. So I just have to think about eating the days after that. And I'll probably be doing ADF Christmas week, but of course not Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, but like the day after, I probably will get back into it, but we'll see. I'm not gonna think too far ahead, because with Thanksgiving I did pretty much every day that week. So also, I've been wearing this this wedding band for the gym, because, you know, I told you guys I'm getting my ring size down. But also I'll be wearing this in the gym, because the regular ring that I wear, of course, my wedding band, it is very uncomfortable when I'm lifting. So this is great because it's silicone and it feels really good on my fingers. I got this from Amazon. Also, I don't know if I updated you guys on, those cookies I made. So freaking good. And the cheesecake filling is very high in calories, but when you weigh it out, it's not, you don't even eat too much on the cookie. So I combined 2 of the sugar cookies together, and that's 160 calories. And then the cheesecake filling is, I think it might, let me check and then I'll say what it is. Okay, so the cheesecake filling is about 50 calories with the small amount that I put on a cookie, because you really don't need like too much on per cookie. And then you put strawberries with a little bit of sugar on the strawberries. And then you put some graham cracker dust on there as well. So it comes out to be about 270, 280 calories per those cookies. Worth it to me. I don't think that's too bad. But it's very good and very easy to make. So I'm going to have to keep sugar cookies like in the freezer and in the fridge just in case I want something sweet. Because I hope you get from these videos that
I have lost all this weight, but it's been a balanced diet. Like, I don't eat like I used to eat. Like, I could eat 6 slices of pizza. I could eat like Copper River and Longhorn in the same day, like for lunch and dinner. I don't eat like that anymore, but I still eat very good. Like, I enjoy food. I enjoy food so much that I fast. I take breaks from it so I can still enjoy food and stay in a healthy weight range and everything. So my journey has been very balanced. I enjoyed it along the way. Fasting can be very, it can feel very restricting, but it also isn't to me. It feels like freedom because I know I have these parameters in place to where I can, be in a healthy weight range, look how I want to look. But I liked how I looked before, honestly. I did. I liked how I looked before, but I like how I look now too. But I'm in a healthy weight range. And I can still enjoy really good food. It's just more so in moderation, in a more mindful way. Because I used to eat a lot, like heavier, several times a week. So I like where I am with everything. And I've eaten good the whole time, pretty much. The whole time. If I do eat something that's not good, it's definitely an experiment or by accident because I'm going to eat good. So if you want to eat good, I definitely recommend counting your calories so you can know how much something is, because I just didn't do a lot of research when I was counting calories. A lot of things are high. Sweets are definitely high in calories. Rice and stuff like that, and I have all of it. I just pick and choose what I have. So I tend to eat more protein and vegetables with my meals over sweets, but I still have them. So, and I still have carbs, still have them. I still eat bread, but it's not very off. I don't eat bread all the time. But it kind of was like that before my wellness journey, though. I don't eat bread all the time unless we're talking about rolls at restaurants and I guess pancakes and stuff. Yeah, pancakes and stuff like that. But like those protein pancakes this morning and the ones I usually get with meal prep, those are only 190 calories for 3. And those are by Kodiak. So if I do meal prep, I think I will only be getting lunch and dinner meals and just prep breakfast at home, because it was so easy to do that. I popped the pancakes in the microwave and I heated up the sausage in the air fryer, and I just scrambled 6 eggs and divided those in 3 containers. And that was super easy. So I'll probably, if I get busy with like filming, I'll probably do meal prep, outsource it. But I have a lot of downtime. I have a lot of downtime now in December because I've wrapped up, for the most part, my sponsorships, my videos and stuff. I have one more, but after that, my schedule will be pretty much free. So I'll be able to do my own meal prep and save a little money. But it's well worth it to me to do that. Just do meal prep in general, whether you're doing it yourself or having somebody else do it. But I will say, I had to do a lot of calculating with my FitnessPal. It wasn't that bad, but I tracked pretty much everything. There's like certain things I probably missed, like lower calorie things that really won't make a huge difference, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. So I'm just going to be chilling the rest of the day. I have about 500 calories left on this day, but I'm really full from that. But I'll check in probably at like 7:30 and see if I want to eat that salmon or something else. we shall see.
All right, here is dinner. I have this spaghetti. I added some low-calorie ranch and some grated Parmesan cheese and red wine vinegar. And then I have one of those strawberry cheesecake cookies that I made and some Crystal Light lemonade. So this was feast day. I feel like I made good choices. I think I was probably like 60 calories over my maintenance calories, but that's not a big deal at all. Yeah, so I did good on this feast day, and I'm gonna go into another 36 to kind of cap it off, and I might do one Sunday as well. Hey y'all, so I just got done doing my hair and makeup. This wig that I'm wearing is Alterations 202 in the color number 2. And of course, that's a lace part wig. That's a simple lace part wig, but I'm wearing this one behind my hairline. I just brought out my edges and flat ironed my edges and stuff. And I did my makeup because I'm gonna be filming some fashion content today. And I'm doing a 36-hour fast. So I ate really good yesterday. I enjoyed it so much, and I stayed around my maintenance calories. So I did great yesterday. And so I'm going to do my 36. I'm going to be busy today with filming, and then eat tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I have a wig sale, and that'll, you know, I won't have to, I can start washing my wigs tomorrow or wash them that Sunday, on Sunday, which I probably will do that. But that's what I have going on. Feel good and about to film. All right, so I filmed some content and then I took a break from it. I think I'm just gonna stop for today. And so I got my ring back. Adrian picked it up yesterday. It feels so light on my hand. I feel like I have nothing on it. So that's cool. And then they welded the wedding band and the wedding ring together and the engagement ring together. So got that. And then I just picked up my alterations from earlier in the vlog, and I dropped off one pair of jeans. I got a pair of jeans from Good American for the first time, and they're the Chloe jeans, and they are probably the longest jeans I've ever had. So they're a 36 inseam, and I used to think I had a 36 inseam, but I definitely don't. I'm a 34 inseam. So I got them taken up an inch so I can wear them with heels. They were too long, even with heels. So I got an inch taken off. They'll probably still be kind of long for kitten heels, but if I decide to wear like long, taller heels, then those jeans will work. But they fit so well. I want to buy more jeans from Good American, but they tend to be more expensive, like more expensive than Abercrombie, which Abercrombie to me is expensive, but they have some of my favorite jeans. So yeah, and I'll probably pick those jeans up next week. So yeah, and now that I have all like my clothes from Alterations, I definitely got to get back into maintenance because I don't want to lose anymore and then my clothes start looking baggy and stuff, because that's what I hate. So I'm going home and look at my footage I just filmed and, you know, probably edit that and post it, because I just filmed like some more Christmas holiday looks, and I'll probably get that up. This is breakfast. This is a feast day. It's like 40 hours. I have meal prep, but I just put it on a real plate because I added more potatoes and sausage patties and strawberries on my pancakes.
Pancakes!
And I have a pumpkin chai over here.
Woo!
Happy feast day. All right, here is lunch. And I have like 300 calories left over for the day, but yeah, we'll see though. So I have 2 salmon fillets, a lot of roasted carrots. Oh, I gotta put goat cheese on here. And then I have some strawberries and grapes. I have some Coke Zero in here. And then I have lemon water. But I gotta put some goat cheese on here because that's really good. So this might end up being dinner and then going into a fast because, yeah, goat cheese, I think that's 80 calories. But I still have a little bit left over, but we'll see. Okay, added my goat cheese crumbles, and this is dinner right here. I'll check in either tonight if I eat more, or if I just start to eat Monday. All right, this is my last meal on feast day. I changed my mind. I want to eat again. So I have pancakes, 1 sausage, 2 bacon, some scrambled eggs, ketchup, sugar-free syrup, and some fruit. This was feast day. Hey guys, so it is a Monday. I'm ending this very long vlog. So this has like Thanksgiving and like 2 or 3 weeks after that. I did a fast yesterday, but I didn't check in at all, but I was very busy. I was doing wig sale stuff and prepping clothes for fashion content and that kind of stuff. And that took up all the day. And I washed my hair and stuff like that. It was a pretty easy fast. I just got hungrier later at night, but I made it through. I'm maintaining my weight very well. Yeah, so I'm about to eat. I just ended a 41-hour fast, and I did a 41, almost 42-hour fast because I filmed content, so I didn't eat breakfast this morning. So I'm going to eat a bigger lunch. So I hope this vlog was very helpful on your fasting wellness journey. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next vlog, and it probably will like include, of course, this week and then Christmas week. And then I'll probably have a wellness journey update video, like a sit down video, like I did last year when I lost 50 pounds. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.